All right, now on to our all-time category for this episode. We went with one of our all-time superhero movies each. So, what's one of your all-time superhero movies?
All-time superhero movie for me, I'm gonna have to say is Logan. It's how raw it is I feel like most superhero movies should like take from that. We don't always want the good things to work out or whatever. Everybody has a great life or whatever, or like they just get bit and turn into this. This is about Wolverine and like the struggles he goes through. You know what I mean?
I like young Wolverine. Wolverina, dude, love her.
Yeah.
And
little baby Wolverine, and she's not to be played with. You know what I mean?
No.
She is a straight menace. You know what I mean? She don't play around.
The two or three of the last few years that everyone raves about are the ones that are somewhat realistic.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's Joker, whether it's Logan, because it's different. It's just fundamentally different than what most of the superhero movies.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh wow, this dude's like a human. You know what I mean? They go through.
Yeah, it's such a different. The realistic take is so different.
I love that.
Than what we see.
I love that. It's a lot like The Boys. You know what I mean? Same vibe. I like that.
Yeah.
So that's an all-time 5 for me. What would you give all-time for you?
Going a different route because I figured we'd talk about a few. When I was a kid, one of my favorite superhero movies was Superman 3. Well, why Superman 3? Richard Pryor was in it. I watch this movie every day. I haven't watched it as an adult, so I'm saying this blind, and now I'm going to watch it to make sure. But, right, we've watched Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
We watched his stand-up.
Oh, yeah.
So they added him. It's Superman. There's a guy who's so rich, he has like a ski resort at the top of his hotel.
Yeah.
Where they're indoor skiing. And I remember there's a missile silo under like Montana where the whole land moves and there's like nuclear weapons. I'm sure it's horrible now, but it was my favorite superhero movie for years. So I'm going with Superman 3 with Richard Pryor and Superman.
Tupadu.